removable, washable covers, adjustable padded 5-point harness, adjustable padded head support, adjustable recline position, your turn-o-safe clip, which is on the side, release that off and your seat unit will turn either way. So your directional indicator is located here and it's just the grey button. Up is right, down is for left. It's just sliding the seatbelt through, making sure you have no twists and no turns in your seatbelt whatsoever. And again, just sliding that through there. And then going on to the next part, this is your final one. I've got one like this on my side. Sliding that down, and then what you have is this top part, it sort of hooks over. So just sliding underneath that part. If you're not sure if you've got it level, just give that a little tug either way. And then all we're doing is making sure that that goes directly into your seatbelt. While we're talking about the seatbelt at the moment, you must make sure that if your seatbelts are not flush like mine are here, and they come up slightly higher, they must not touch this part of your seat unit at all. Once you've turned your seat, you then need to get your seatbelt between that black part. It just slides nice and neatly between there. And then what you're doing is just lifting up the grey bar part, and you will hear that start to ratchet your seatbelt into position. And then once we've done the ratchet, it just goes through that final guide that's on the top there, and that will allow you to do that because you have got your inertia still free. Once you've put your child into the seat unit itself, it must go forward facing, and turning the seat will actually turn your indicator green. We know that's now safe for your child. To release off your ratchet system, what we have is that tiny little black button that's on the inside of the grey part. All that you're doing is pulling downwards and lifting up that bar, and you will actually see and feel the release of that, and that allows then freedom for you to actually release off your seatbelt and therefore remove your seat. The way I've just demonstrated this to you is for you fitting from this side of the car, and obviously I've gone through here and gone through that option. You do have the facility of fitting it the opposite side of where I have, and obviously it will go through here. This is not at the right angle. You will find it does have an arrow on there, and you can just adjust that round. So all you would do, and you heard that lock off, it will actually go so that your seatbelt would then come across and through this area and come through this option.